Surprisingly, and there's a number of agencies where the MD can't sell or close, which I always found rather disturbing. The best structure, I would say, for an agency is, again, agreeing with both these legends of the industry here, is where the MD not only is passionate, but also has a bit of charisma and is well-spoken, well-read, has a very clear vision that is communicated through to the rest of the agency, that the agency sees new business as oxygen, and without it, it's dying. You know, the clients might be the heart, but, you know, new business is the lungs, so without it, you're not going to last very long, or you'll have a very slow and painful death. Which I've seen, and there have been some legends in the business that I've worked for that over 10 years, you know, they end up dying. Once you've got a vision, you have to have a very, very clear idea of what you're doing so that you have a great foundation. And too often, a lot of agencies will move into activating and, you know, reacting to a great need or desperation for new business without actually building the structure around it. And that's a combination of their assets, how they're seen in the market, what their real hook is that they want to offer to a prospect, you know, who is the ideal prospect, you know, the sweet spot, and so on. And then to really have a built machine that lets you activate it. And the, you know, the best structure I've found is where it's the MD or the CEO who's leading it. He's got what I call an understudy, which you might describe as a new business director. And then you've got the person doing a lot of the legs, often the person making the calls, setting the meetings, and all the rest of it. And then you've got to maintain it. So it's running it, it's maintaining it, seeing what works, what doesn't. And if you do all of this well, you can be one of those very fortunate agencies that can decide to pitch or not to pitch, that has such a healthy pipeline of profitable, long-term clients coming through, that when a pitch comes, you don't have to pitch and go, right, I might have a 20–25% chance of winning. I mean, who wants to, I think we're one of the only industries that will accept that we'll have a 70–80% lose rate. I mean, any other industry, we'd all be fired. So, you know, that's probably the structure I'd say works best. Two great points. You know, there's a saying I have, which is, you know, the best people in the agency work really hard on the client's business, but equally hard avoiding working on the agency's business. A lot of time, the people who are put on new business are the ones that are available, that AKA got taken off a client. You know, it's not uncommon for a new business role to be the road to retrenchment. You know,
right.
You just wonder
the wrong
sometimes.
attitude, really.
Yeah,
the
completely.
wrong approach.